the grass meets endless skies. The years roll by, but the truth survives. The storms have come, the fences break, but faith remains for mercy's sake. A lonely road, a dusty plain, still whisper softly Jesus' name. And though the night may drift again, the cross still stands in the prairie wind. The world may change, but not His hand. The blood still saves, the rock still stands. The cross still stands in the prairie wind, through every loss, through every sin. When hope feels gone and hearts give in, the cross still stands in the prairie wind. It's a beacon bright, it's a soul's command, yes. The cross still stands, yes, the cross still stands. I've seen the fire, I've felt the rain. I've carried joy and carried pain. But through it all, one truth remains: His love endures, His grace sustains. The years may fade, the fields may burn, but the Spirit calls and hearts return. The grave can't hold what God defends. The cross still stands in the prairie wind. When all I've built comes tumbling down, that old rugged tree still wears the crown. The cross still stands in the prairie wind, through every loss, through every sin. When hope feels gone and hearts give in, the cross still stands in the prairie wind. It's a beacon bright, it's a soul's command, yes. The cross still stands through generations, through the fight it shines, a flame that pierces night. No wind, no war, no worldly spin can move the cross in the prairie wind. Someday I'll stand where angels sing and see the Savior, my risen King. The fields of gold, the sky so wide, will meet the cross that never died. I'll lay my burdens, I'll lift my hands and thank the one who understands. For all I've lost, He turned to win. The cross still stands in the prairie wind. The cross still stands in the prairie wind, where grace begins and life won't end. The scars of love forever send the truth that time can't rescind. When all is gone, He still defends. The cross still stands in the prairie wind. The prairie whispers soft and thin. The cross still stands and always will. Morning light breaks soft and slow, coffee steam and the roosters crow. A Bible open page is worn, a heart that's tired but faith reborn. My hands still tremble but I write a prayer to heaven in morning light. No fancy words, no grand display, just simple truth I need to say. Ink and tears, they meet the same. Grace falls gently with my unshakable. He reads the words I can't explain. Between the lines he knows my pain. Every whisper, every fable becomes truth on a wooden table. I've written thanks for days of peace and cries for nights that never cease. I've asked for strength, I've asked for rain, but mostly, Lord, I've called your name. These planks of oak, they've heard it all. The rise, the stumble, the faithful call. And every note I've left behind, you've turned to mercy in my mind. I can't see you, but I feel you near in every word that falls with tears. Letters written on a wooden table to a God whose love is unshakable. He reads the words I can't explain. Between the lines he knows my pain. Every whisper, every fable becomes truth on a wooden table. One day I'll sit where angels sing and see the answers time will bring. But till that dawn my pen will write these letters born of faith and light. Someday someone may find these notes, faded prayers my heart once wrote, and maybe they'll kneel and see the grace that's been sustaining me. Letters written on a wooden table to a God whose love is unshakable. Every scar he's turned to song, every wrong to something strong. Till my story's done and stable, I'll keep writing on that wooden table. Just me and Jesus, early and able, writing grace on a wooden table. The morning sun breaks through the haze and paints the fields in golden grace. A gentle wind, a holy tone, whispers softly you're not alone. Boots on the gravel, heart in tune, the sound of heaven hums a tune. Every mile, every heavy load, there's heaven's dust on the old dirt road. The world keeps spinning, seasons change, God's hand stays, it never fades. There's heaven's dust on the old dirt road, where mercy walks and stories are told. Each step I take, His presence shows. Through every high and every low, I may be weary, but I know there's heaven's dust on the old dirt road. I've seen the storms, I've felt the fire, but grace has never grown tired. It rides the wind, it fills the air. In every breath I find Him there. A cross of wood, a field of grain, remind my soul why Jesus came. The simplest life, the richest code, there's heaven's dust on the old dirt road. The past behind, the light ahead, faith the map by which I'm led. There's heaven's dust on the old dirt road, where mercy walks and stories are told. Each step I take, His presence shows. Through every high and every low, I may be weary, but I know light falls on this trail and the stars reveal his veil, I'll rest my soul where angels go. On heaven's dusty old dirt road, someday I'll reach that golden gate where time and tears evaporate. But till I rise to heaven's throne, I'll walk these paths I've always known. The same old fields, the same old grace, a glimpse of heaven in this place. Till I'm home where love's bestowed, there's heaven's dust on the old dirt road. There's heaven's dust on the old dirt road, where mercy walks and hearts unfold. From broken dreams to joy untold, His Spirit leads, His hand consoles. Through life and death, His promise holds. There's heaven's dust on the old dirt road. Every step, every load carries heaven's dust on the old dirt road. The coffee's hot, the world's still new. A sunrise paints the sky in truth. The rooster calls, the day begins, and mercy finds me once again. The porch is quiet, my heart's awake. I thank the Lord for yesterday's grace. The troubles fade, the shadows rest. There's peace in this old wooden chest. Each dawn's a gift I can't repay. A whisper says it's a brand new day. Morning grace on the front porch steps, where forgiveness and the sunlight met. I breathe it in, I let it stay. His love begins my everyday. Though I'm not perfect, I'm still blessed by morning grace on the front porch steps. The wind still hums a soft old hymn of where I've been and what's within. The rocking chair keeps gentle time to heaven's rhythm in my mind. The Bible open on my knees reminds me God still walks with me. The past is gone, the new has come. In every light I see the sun. Every sunrise tells me clear, His mercy's new, His voice sincere. Morning grace on the front porch steps, where forgiveness and the sunlight met. I breathe it in, I let it stay. His love begins my everyday. Though I'm not perfect, I'm still blessed by morning grace on the front porch steps. The world will rush, the day will spin, but I'll hold this moment deep within. For in this peace my soul is fed by what the Savior gently said. Someday these steps will age and creak, but His presence stays both strong and meek. And when I cross those gates above, I'll sit again and feel His love. Morning grace on the front porch steps, where heaven's peace and earth connect. From dawn till dusk my heart won't forget the mercy poured where the sunrise set. Till my last breath I'll never regret. Morning grace on the front porch steps. The day begins rain came down on an empty field. Dreams I'd sown refused to yield. I knelt and cried, my hands were torn, but in that dust my faith was born. The soil was dry, my heart was weak, but grace spoke words I couldn't speak. Through all the loss that weighed me down, faith still grew in the broken ground. When nothing bloomed, he whispered low, even in pain my seed still grows. Faith still grows in the broken ground, where tears are falling all around. Though the storms may hide the sun, God's not done, his work's begun. From the silence, new life found. Faith still grows in the broken ground. I've seen the weeds, I've felt the thorns, but mercy rose where hearts were torn. He turns the pain to fertile grace and plants his hope in empty space. The field I feared was dead and gone, now blooms beneath his steady song. The roots run deep where I knelt down. Faith still grows in the broken ground. When the night was long and hope was small, he proved his hand was in it all. Faith still grows in the broken ground, where tears are falling all around. Though the storms may hide the sun, God's not done, his work's begun. From the silence, new life's found. Faith still grows in the broken ground. Every scar becomes a seed, every lost bird's what I need. The darkest nights reveal the sound of faith that grows from broken ground. Now I thank the rain, I bless the pain. It washed my soul and cleared the stain. The harvest came, his truth profound. Faith still grows in the broken ground. Faith still grows in the broken ground, where mercy's song keeps circling round. Through every tear, through every trial, his hand restores, his grace revives. The seed of hope is heaven bound. Faith still grows in the broken ground. He's turning lost to life unbound. Faith still grows in the broken ground. The winter left these fields so bare, a lonely heart with empty prayers. But then I felt your gentle hand, planting hope in broken land. The ground was dry, my soul was weak, but your voice spoke soft and sweet. Child, don't fear what's lost to pain, for what I touch will rise again. And in the silence of the plain, I heard you whisper through the rain, I will rise again in the fields of mercy, where grace runs wild and love runs free. The storms may come, but they can't hurt me. Your hands are sowing faith in me. From dust to dawn, new life I see. my strength and courage fall, but every tear became a seed that grew in time to meet my need. You took my shame, you took my doubt, and turned my weakness inside out. Now peace like rivers covers me, and mercy blooms eternally. What once was gone now breathes again. You spoke and life returned within. I will rise again in the fields of mercy, where grace runs wild and love runs free. The storms may come, but they can't hurt me. Your hands are sowing faith in me. From dusk to dawn, new life I see. I will rise again in the fields of mercy. Oh, the rain still falls, the sun still shines. You're working in these heart-made lines, and every scar and every pain becomes a song that bears your name. Someday I'll stand where harvest grows, among the saints that heaven knows. I'll see the seed you helped me tend become the life that never ends. I will rise again in the fields of mercy, where grace runs wild and love runs free. The storms may come, but they can't hurt me. Your hands are sowing faith in me. When this life fades and I am free, I will rise again in the fields of mercy. Lord, you raised my soul from the valley deep, and I rise again in the fields of mercy. The rain came hard, the sky turned gray. The wind took half my peace away. But even when the thunder roared, your voice was louder, my faithful Lord. The lantern shook, the cabin swayed, but in my heart, your fire stayed. I bowed my head and held you near. Your flame burned bright through every fear. When shadows tried to steal my song, your light kept shining all night long. There's firelight and faith in the storm. Your grace still keeps my spirit warm. Though the lightning strikes and oceans roar, you're the peace I'm fighting for. When the night feels cold and warm, I find firelight and faith in the storm. I've seen the waves, I've heard the cries of broken hearts and weary eyes. But every test, each sleepless night becomes a spark that feeds the light. You never promised skies of blue, but you said you'd see me through. And here I stand, still safe, reborn by your firelight and faith in the storm. Your steady hand, my firmest ground. When the flood rose, I didn't drown. There's firelight and faith in the storm. Your grace still keeps my spirit warm. Though the lightning strikes and oceans roar, you're the peace I'm fighting for. When the night feels cold and warm, I find firelight and faith in the storm. Your flame's not bound by wind or rain. It burns through fear, it breaks my chains. No darkness deep, no mountain tall can stop the love that conquers all. Now every storm just shows me clear the reason why you keep me near. My heart's a lamp, my soul transformed by your firelight and faith in the storm. There's firelight and faith in the storm. Your word still keeps my spirit warm. When all I've known is torn apart, your peace still lives inside my heart. Through every trial, through every form, there's firelight and faith in the storm. Lord, I'm never alone. I'm forever reborn by firelight and faith in the storm. Before the stars were hung in space, before the sun first showed its face, you knew my name, you formed my soul. From dust to life, you made me whole. You shaped the valleys, carved the seas, and still found time to care for me. You wrote my story line by line and called this broken life divine. When I forget how loved I am, I trace the lines where grace began. These are the hands that built my heart, that held me close when I fell apart. Through every tear, through every scar, they've carried me this far from the start. Through every part, it's the hands that built my heart. I've run from you, I've lost my way, but still your mercy made me stay. Each scar became a holy sign that even pain can be divine. You lift me up when I'm too weak, you calm the storm inside of me. No work of man, no world of art can match the hands that built my heart. You formed me once, you meant me still. Each crack you fill by perfect will. These are the hands that built my heart, that held me close when I fell apart. Through every tear, through every scar, they've carried me this far from the start. Through every part, it's the hands that built my heart. Hands that shaped the mountains high, hands that hung the stars in sky. Still they reach for me each day to lift me when I lose my way. Someday I'll stand where angels sing and touch the hands that made all things. Then I'll bow down, redeemed and known, and thank the one who called me his own. These are the hands that build my heart. They never fail, they set me apart. From the cradle to the end of time, those hands are yours, forever mine. Every beat, every part belongs to the hands that build my heart. Lord, I'm forever where you are, in the hands that build my heart. The ground was cracked, the sky was dry, no song to sing, no tears to cry. But in the stillness I heard your call, child, I can heal it all. The clouds rolled in, the thunder spoke, the drought was gone, the heavens broke. And as the drops began to fall, your mercy covered it all. You turned the ashes into green, you made me see what faith can mean. Where the rain turns dust to life, you heal my heart, you end the strife. Every drop a holy sign that grace is yours and mercy's mine. You take the dry and make it right. Where the rain turns dust to life. I've walked through lands of doubt and pain, where every prayer felt lost in vain. But in your time the rain came through, and every seed I sowed you grew. The barren hills now bloom again, the ground restored by heaven's rain. And in the mud I've learned to see that you were always blessing me. You pour your love on broken ground, that's where miracles are found. Where the rain turns dust to life, you heal my heart, you end the strife. Every drop a holy sign that grace is yours and mercy's mine. You take the dry and make it right. Where the rain turns dust to life. Every tear becomes the rain, every loss becomes my gain. Your spirit moves, the dead revive. Where the rain turns dust to life. Now I'll sow love where pain once grew, and trust the soil belongs to you. For every heart that's torn apart, you send your rain to heal the start. Where the rain turns dust to life, your mercy falls and faith arrives. Every drought gives way to bloom, every grave becomes a womb. Your promise shines through every strife. Where the rain turns dust to life. From desert pain to garden bright, you make the rain turn dust to life. Out in the field, the day grows still. A whisper rides across the hill. The sky turns gold, the shadows fade, and I find peace in what you've made. My voice is weak, my words are few, but Lord, I lift them up to you. They rise like smoke from embers low. The wind will take them where they go. And though I can't see your throne, I know the wind will bring them home. The wind carries my prayers home, past the clouds and through the unknown. Each sigh and tear, you understand. They drift to heaven from this land. I'm never lost, I'm not alone. The wind carries my prayers home. The wind carries my prayers home. Hums a sacred tune. The stars come out to guard the moon. And as I rest, my spirit knows you catch each word the breeze bestows. The world may turn, the night may stay, but I still trust you hear me pray. In quiet faith, I'll lay them down. You lift them up where grace abounds. The heart may break, the words may roam, but love will guide my prayers back home. The wind carries my prayers home, past the clouds and through the unknown. Each sigh and tear, you understand. They drift to heaven from this land. I'm never lost, I'm not alone. The wind carries my prayers home. The wind carries my prayers home. Through the storms, through the pain, my voice will rise again. For every breath I've ever known, the wind will carry my prayers home. Someday I'll cross those golden fields where faith becomes what time reveals. But till that day, I'll stand and know you hear each whisper that I sow. The wind carries my prayers home, past the clouds and through your throne. No wall, no night, no heavy stone can silence what my heart has known. Lord, every cry, every tone, the wind carries my prayers home. Every breath I've ever sown, the wind carries my prayers home. Mist rolls soft and slow through cedar trees where I used to go. The river hums a faithful tune and whispers peace beneath the moon. Each Each mountain holds a sacred sound where heaven's voice still shakes the ground. Though years have passed, I'm standing still. Grace still echoes through these hills. When silence speaks and time stands near, I feel His mercy drawing near. Grace still echoes through these hills in every breeze. His Spirit fills through joy and pain, through loss and thrills. Grace still echoes through these hills. The same sweet voice that calmed the sea still sings His love through fields to me. I've walked these paths with weary feet. He met me there where sky and earth meet. And thunders roll and sparrows cry. He's never left, He's always nigh. When shadows fall and hearts grow cold, His warmth still breaks like morning gold. No storm can hush what truth instills. Grace still echoes through these hills. Each echo whispers I'm still near and drives away the doubt and fear. Grace still echoes through these hills in every breeze. His Spirit fills through joy and pain, through loss and thrills. Grace still echoes through these hills. The same sweet voice that calmed the sea still sings His love through fields to me. From mountain high to valley deep, His promises I'll always keep. Though I may wander, I am still surrounded by His perfect will. Someday I'll climb that final crest and see the land of peace and rest. But till that dawn, my soul still feels His grace that echoes through these hills. Grace still echoes through these hills where every prayer and hope fulfills. From dawn to dusk His truth distills. Grace still echoes through these hills. And when I rise beyond the sky, that echo never says goodbye. Forever strong, forever still. Grace still echoes through these hills. Breaks soft and wide across the fields, the clouds collide. The breeze hums low, the sparrows fly, and I hear heaven's song beneath the cotton sky. Each blade of grass, each open field reveals the love no storm can steal. Creation sings while angels sigh. Heaven's song beneath the cotton sky. And when my words begin to fade, your melody still serenades. Heaven's song beneath the cotton sky, where earth meets grace and faith draws nigh. The clouds may roll, the winds may cry, but praise keeps rising high. The world bows down and so do I, to heaven's song beneath the cotton sky. The river shines like threads of gold, a hymn of life forever told. cattle graze, the shadows lean, and I see God in every scene. No choir on earth could match this sound of peace and joy the heavens found. It echoes pure, it glorifies heaven's song beneath the cotton sky. And though I'm small, I lift my hands to join the song that never ends. Heaven's song beneath the cotton sky, where earth meets grace and faith draws nigh. The clouds may roll, the winds may cry, but praise keeps rising high. The world bows down and so do I to heaven's song beneath the cotton sky. Every breeze carries your name, every star repeats the same. Mountains, rivers testify heaven's song beneath the sky. Someday when life has run its course, I'll hear that anthem at its source. But even now, my heart can try to echo heaven's song beneath the cotton sky. Heaven's song beneath the cotton sky still fills my soul, still lifts my eyes. Till the day I reach on high, I'll sing where faith and light align. Forever praise will never die. Heaven's song beneath the cotton sky. The fields are wide, the winds reply. Heaven's song beneath the cotton sky. I've wandered far through fields of pain, chased the wind, outrun the rain. The nights were cold and my heart was torn. I lost my way, but not the one I'm for. The stars grew dim, the path was gone, but mercy called my name in song. A gentle voice, both kind and strong. The shepherd knew I'd been gone too long. I heard his whisper in the night, my child, I'll lead you back to life. The shepherd knows the way back home. When I am lost, I'm not alone. Through hills and thorns, through pain unknown, the shepherd knows the way back home. His staff still guides, his hand still shows. The shepherd knows the way back home. Tried to climb on my own strength, but the valley stretched its endless length. I fell, I cried, I called his name, and love like thunder gently came. He found me where the shadows grew and carried me till light broke through. He laid me down where grace had grown. The shepherd knew my heart, my home. No mountain high, no sea too wide could keep me from his faithful side. The shepherd knows the way back home. When I am lost, I'm not alone. Through hills and thorns, through pain unknown, the shepherd knows the way back home. His staff still guides, his hand still shows. The shepherd knows the way back home. He left the 99 to find the one who wandered off in time. And when he found me in the cold, he wrapped me close, my soul consoled. Now every road, both rough and long, feels shorter 'cause his love's so strong. No matter how far I may roam, the shepherd leads my heart back home. The shepherd knows the way back home. When I am weak, his strength is shown. Through every fear I've ever known, the shepherd knows the way back home. And when I reach his golden throne, the shepherd's led me safely home. Forever found, forever known. The shepherd knows the way back home. The sky was gray, my heart was dry. No song to sing, no tears to cry. I knelt beneath the weight of pain and found revival in the quiet rain. No thunder rolled, no lightning came, just whispers calling out my name. Each drop that fell had washed away the things I lost along the way. And in that peace I heard you say, I'm still with you, don't walk away. I found revival in the quiet rain, when mercy fell and eased my pain. No crowds, no noise, no grand refrain, just heaven's voice soft as a flame. Grace came down and broke my chain. I found revival in the quiet rain. Fields were still, the wind was kind. I felt your healing touch inside. You didn't shout, you didn't run, you spoke through drops beneath the sun. And all the years I held regret were washed in love I can't forget. The world grew calm, my soul regained its fire again in quiet rain. The storm I feared became my friend. Through its tears my heart would mend. I found revival in the quiet rain, when mercy fell and eased my pain. No crowds, no noise, no grand refrain, just heaven's voice soft as a flame. Grace came down and broke my chain. I found revival in the quiet rain. Every drop a promise true, every breeze a word from you, and every fall and every stain, you bring revival through the rain. Someday the storms will cease to roar, and I'll reach heaven's open door. But till that day I'll stand and say, you gave me life through quiet rain. I found revival in the quiet rain, where grace was real, not just a name. You filled my soul, erased my pain, and lit a fire that will remain. Forever changed, forever claimed. I found revival in the quiet unrequited rain. There's a river flowing calm and wide beyond the hills where dreams abide. Its waters shine like morning's grace, and soon I'll see my Savior's face. The days grow short, the nights grow kind, and peace runs deep within my mind. I will walk this road, I'm not alone. One day the river will carry me home. No fear remains, no shadows roam, for the river knows the way back home. One day the river will carry me home, where tears are gone, where light has grown. The pain will fade, the dark will flee, as heaven's shore embraces me. No more to wander, no more to roam. One day the river will carry me home. I've seen the storms, I've known the rain, I've felt His mercy in my pain. And when this heart beats slow and still, I'll cross that stream by His own will. The ones I've loved, they'll stand and pray, but joy will steal their tears away, for they will know I'm not alone. The river's grace will lead me home, and as the angels call my name, the current flows with love unchained. One day the river will carry me home, where tears are gone, where light has grown. The pain will fade, the dark will flee, as heaven's shore embraces me. No more to wander, no more to roam. One day the river will carry me home. The water's deep, but I won't fear, for Jesus waits, His voice is near. He'll take my hand and gently say, welcome home, your debt is paid. The sunlight gleams on heaven's stream, the air is pure, the fields redeemed. And when I cross to God's own throne, I'll sing, the river brought me home. One day the river will carry me home, where love is full and hearts are known. No sorrow left, no fear to own, just endless peace before His throne. My soul will rest, my faith has grown. One day the river will carry me home. Forever safe, forever known, the river will carry me home. The night was long, the road was cold. My faith felt weak, my dreams felt old. But through the dark a light still shone, a gentle flame to guide me home. The porch was warm, the door was wide, love still waiting right in side. Through tears and time I've come to know the candle still burns in the window. I thought I'd gone too far to turn, but grace was waiting at every turn. The candle still burns in the window, through every storm, through every shadow. No matter how far I may go, that light of mercy still glows. Though I've wandered, now I know the candle still burns in the window. Each flicker tells a story true of nights you stayed and saw me through. You never closed the door on me. You left the light for all to see. And now I stand where I belong, redeemed by love, restored by song. No darkness deep, no pain below can dim the flame in the window. Your love's a spark that never dies, a piece of heaven before my eyes. The candle still burns in the window, through every storm, through every shadow. No matter how far I may go, that light of mercy still glows. Though I've wandered, now I know the candle still burns in the window. Closing in, your flame reminds me where I've been. It shines for hearts that long to know there's still a way back home. Someday I'll cross that golden hill where every promise is fulfilled, and I'll look back and softly know the candle led me home. The candle still burns in the window, through time and tears it never slows. Your love still shines through all I owe, and lights the path my soul will go, till I'm home in heaven's glow. The candle still burns in the window. Forever bright, forever known, the candle still burns in the window.